Assalamu alaikum. You are listening Radio Sadai Hurriyat Jammu Kashmir. I am Ibn Salam with Kashmir Update. Kashmiris on both sides of the line of control in Pakistan and other parts of the world will observe Martyrs' Week from Tuesday. Call for the observance of the day has been given by the All Parties Hurriyat Conference. As per the calendar issued by the All Parties Hurriyat Conference, on 7th July, protest rallies and processions shall be organized and pro-freedom banners and placards be displayed. 8th July will be observed to mark the martyrdom anniversary of popular youth leader Burhan Wani and his associates, while 13th of July shall be observed as Martyrs' Day. The All Parties Hurriyat Conference has called for complete shutdown in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir on these days. It has also given a call for march towards Tral, the native town of Burhan Wani, on July 8th and towards the martyrs' graveyard at Naqshband Sahib, Srinagar on July 13th, while the martyrs of 1931 are buried. Posters appeared on the third consecutive day today in the territory paying tributes to Burhan Muzaffar Wani and other martyrs. The posters displayed by Jammu and Kashmir Sadai Mazloom said, Burhan Wani and other Kashmiri martyrs sacrificed their lives for the sacred cause and vowed that the Kashmiri people would take the mission of martyrs to its logical conclusion. Hurriyat leaders Muhammad Yusuf Naqaj, Jammu and Kashmir National Front and Kashmir Freedom Front in their statements issued in Srinagar condemned the fresh killing spree unleashed by Indian forces in the occupied territory. Hurriyat leader Sarjan Barkati, addressing a meeting in Kolgam, paid glowing tributes to 5 martyrs who were killed by the Indian troops in Rajpura area of Pulwama district on Friday. Jammu and Kashmir Muslim League denounced the shifting of party leader Farooq Ahmad Tawhidi from Sopore police station to Baramulla jail. A local Sikh leader, during meeting with Hurriyat leader Abdul Ahad Parra, vowed to maintain Sikh-Muslim unity at all costs. Meanwhile, in a bid to prevent Kashmiri Muslims from sacrificing animals on coming Eid al-Adha and advance its Hindutva agenda in Muslim-dominated occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the Modi-led fascist Indian government arrested 20 people on the charge of transporting sacrificial animals to the Kashmir Valley. Several FIRs were registered against the cattle traders at different police stations in the territory. Most of the arrests were made in Arinas, Chassana, Thandapani and Yuli areas of Riyasi district. Indian police confiscated 72 cattle and seized 3 vehicles. Since April this year, the Modi regime has confiscated 262 cattle and registered 32 cases against the animal traders. Human rights defenders have termed the move as blatant interference in religious matters. Political experts and analysts have said that India's allegations that drone attack at Jammu Air Force Station were carried out by the organizations based in Pakistan are baseless and only aimed at to defame Pakistan, as the outfits India is holding responsible for the attack have no capability and expertise to use drones. On the other hand, advisor to the Prime Minister of Pakistan on national security, Mueed Yusuf, sharing intelligence inputs about Lahore blast during a press conference in Islamabad on Sunday, said that the main mastermind behind the attack is an Indian citizen and has clear links with notorious Indian secret agency, the RAW. And this is for now. Have a good night and keep listening Radio Sadai Hurriyat Jammu Kashmir.